TikTokers are gonna be making a dance out of that.
You gonna see niggas just.
This is gonna be.
Ooh, yes. I forgot how this felt.
Intimate.
Yeah.
I genuinely like this better than sitting over there. A little bit.
It's weird because I like that just because it was like we just
so
chill.
comfortable.
We would sit like this
Chill.
and just talk and just vibe. Shit.
We should probably talk about our season finale and like the plans for the future.
Yeah.
It's fucking cold in here.
I love it. Your car's looking nice though. You starting to like
Thank you.
to get a little sporty now.
Thank you. I just wish I could finish because I have a splitter that needs to go on. I have so many things I need to go on that bed. Tail lights, yeah. I got hella shit that needs to.
Don't worry, I'm right behind him.
Make
I'm
that
not.
shit
I'm not
look
too
clean.
far behind. You know, my car is there. It's just not turning on.
I need a suspension too. When I get a job, I might just spend my bread on that. I'm not gonna lie.
Just a little
Probably.
bit.
Yeah, like a ban on coilovers. I'm good. All right, I'm happy.
Coils, new tires.
Probably just coils for it.
I ain't got that much money. Shit.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
don't got that much money. Shit.
Like, I'm shallow, so I go straight for looks before I go for like
That-
actually what's gonna help it. That's how
That's what I'm doing right now. To be honest, power can come later. It's
Like-
I think my car is pretty quick anyway. It's fire.
You got the
It's a
2.0 T,
sport.
nigga.
Yeah,
Come
it's
on,
fire.
now. Them shits move.
I be moving that shit too.
Them shits move.
It's not about the car, it's about the driver.
I just want to say I be white lining in that Accord like it's nothing. There's no car that's too big. You can do anything. You put your bike to
My
it.
nigga, I white lined by accident the other day, and I was honestly a little shook because I wasn't expecting it.
It'd be like that.
I was driving in the far right lane, but it was like one of those times where I was in the left lane, niggas in the left lane are moving slow. I'm looking at the right lane. The right lane is free, so I switch all the way to the right. Give me a little 3 lane, and I start pushing it because the fucking right lane is free. But there's a merging lane.
It's always the
approaching.
merging. I felt that.
So I see this nigga, and I'm like, all right, I'm going really fast. So I have one of 2 options. Move out the way so I don't hit this nigga, or slam on my brakes and probably hit him. So I shimmy over to the middle lane, and I'm like, car. So I had to just right in between the merge lane and the other nigga to,
First white line.
yeah.
How did that feel?
It felt honestly pretty safe.
Don't do
It
that,
was the
bro.
best course of action for me to do in that situation, but I do not recommend trying to force white lines. Just
I've had
go
to
where the
shimmy.
traffic takes you.
Oh God, we're really some dangerous drivers. Jesus Christ! Don't.
This is not me condoning. No, this is just regular life situations.
It's because they're horrible drivers.
They just try to do the wild shit, and it's like, nigga, why do you try to?
They be like, I'm sharking shit, yo. I'm like,
Nah, bro, calm down, bro.
Please.
You're gonna kill me. You almost back like 3 times.
please.
Like, nigga, drive safe until you see some shit that you're like, you know what, this is dangerous, but I could do it because I see the opening.
Even then, if you can't do it, don't.
Yeah.
Just pause it. Just get around, low lane switch here and there, and that's it.
Once you get comfortable with the little lane switches, that's when you can add some speed,
Yeah, spice it up. This nigga brake checks you. Fuck you.
Go around him. Now you're in front of him. He was already braking.
Me.
I was driving all of next week.
Oh, hey guys.
Oh.
Yo, we're back.
Ew.
We're back.
That was probably really awkward because you guys just heard us talking about cars.
I mean,
And driving.
I don't mind the cars and driving and whatnot.
We can't endorse dangerous driving. Drive safe. We don't actually drive like that.
No, that was all in Assetto Corsa, the video game.
I'm like a horrible driver, but I'm not as bad. Like, horrible driver in the sense of, like, I drove all of last week, and like my turns were so wide that it's just like, and like I go fast. My braking's terrible.
So he's one of those heavy foot on the gas, heavy foot on the brake.
No, people were telling me I don't drive bad. It's just I need to fix my turns.
Okay,
I can see that.
understand
Like,
that.
I drive a little fast, but it's like there's nobody in front of me. And like, if the car has good brakes, I check the brakes first. If I feel like the brakes are not good,
Right.
I don't. Like, I'm very cautious. If you have good brakes, yeah, I can go a little fast. And then once I get close to a car,
Bro.
but I still gotta improve. I'm not like you demons right now.
I am a safe driver.
Yeah,
I'm as safe as Antoine.
No one's.
I see the way I drive. I barely go over the speed limit.
Facts.
For the sake of the podcast, I can condone that.
We drive the speed limit all the time.
Antoine shouldn't be talking. That one time that nigga raced the demon. What was
The
it?
Scatty?
The Scat Pad?
Yo, remember I raced the McLaren in my Kia?
That was top 5. That was top 5 because we were literally riding that nigga ass. He just, yo, I don't know if the nigga saw us or what. Yo, it was an orange McLaren. I'll never forget that shit.
Oh God.
He was right here. The McLaren was right here, bro. We were catching up. I was like, yes, I don't know if the nigga heard us or something. I just saw the McLaren go.
I swear, bro.
And like, we were just stuck, nigga.
You can't do nothing.
Nigga, we were just
like
stuck.
shit. His cars are better than mine.
That ass.
I mean, he was on his ass. It's just.
Nigga, once you straight line it, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Go crazy. Show me why this shit cost $1 million. You show me. Fuck.
What would y'all be like your supercar Like I'm talking about the most expensive shit that you could think of that you would just instantly buy that you would fuck up everybody with.
Audi R8, the GT, like the spider one. It's finger licking good, my nigga. Finger V10, fucking fat ass brakes, the engine in the back, nigga. You know what I'm gonna do?
Drop top?
Drop, hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Red interior.
What color?
Carbon steering wheel.
Oh, I know the color. Go for it. You tell them. Go.
All black. All black.
Blacked out.
Big ass turbo in that motherfucker. Maybe I'll take off the bumper just so you can see my motherfucking fat ass turbo and my engine that's on the fucking my V10 that's in the back, nigga. The things I would do in that car. On a racetrack. On a closed course. The things that I would do in that car. Add the speeds.
Yes.
How much does that cost? Roughly.
I think it's like almost 180, 150.
Nigga, that's not bad. Nigga, get wired.
Those are for like used ones. Brand new, I'm just like 200,000.
Nigga, that's like get to work, nigga. Come on.
Look, you get to work.
Yeah, no, I'm
Nigga,
sure I'm gonna get to fucking
to me,
work.
that's not that bad, nigga. There's cars out there that cost $500,000,
That's
close
still
to
insane.
$1 million. Like, to me, $200K is not that bad.
Yeah, you tweaking.
Like,
That's
no,
a lot of money.
That's a lot of fuck. I could buy a house when I
it
buy
is
that
for
car.
us now.
Oh, I see
But
what
in
you're
the
saying.
future, bro.
Hell yeah. When I get
we're not in the future.
Like, to that,
to my mind right now, 200,000 is like, nigga, what the fuck are you? You could have done so much
with
other
that.
shit with $200,000.
I see it like this: $200,000. I need to make $20 million to afford a car like that.
Of course.
So it's just get the multi-millionaire like mindset. Just turn that on. Like have a goal that you can never reach, and like let's say you reach for the stars, you'll land on the moon because you're trying to reach for the stars, and eventually you're gonna be able to afford a car like that and multiple cars like that. But not to Ivy.
What? No, I was listening. I was just
No, I
stressing.
want to hear what your like supercar like that you would fuck everybody up in, like yo
feel like I know what this one
supercar.
is.
Like like you are that nigga in this car.
Porsche 911 GT3.
Really? Just the
I already
Porsche?
fucking knew it. Nigga,
Just
what?
the Porsche?
Just
I
a
would
Porsche?
destroy everyone on the road in that shit.
No,
it would be unfair.
But that's like
He's walking me in
but it's
that
like
car.
It would be unfair.
for rich niggas like you like I like that though. It's a simple.
It's not.
Fuck up.
It's
You don't really think it's simple?
The Porsche GT3, that one, it's literally a street race car. Like it's literally like a legal race car. Like that car is supposed to be on the track. It's not like a little bougie luxury. I'm going out to dinner. No, you drive this car at 160 miles per hour plus every day, or else you're doing a disservice to it. Point blank. Period. Yeah. That car, bro, it's literally for like track individuals. Niggas who are gonna push that shit. That's why I want that shit. I'm going to be pushing that shit.
I like that.
Y'all not. I'm not stopping. I'm sorry. I didn't even see you, officer. No, I'm so serious. That car is literally like the driving, like everything, bro. It's so sophisticated. You can't even do a fucking drift in that car if you wanted to, because the driving like technology is so sophisticated. The car's like, why are we doing a drift? You need to stay straight. It's a Porsche. Like, you know how crazy that is? And you telling me any other car is better? No, Porsche. Porsche.
How much does that usually cost?
Like 260 to 300K. Sound light, like you said.
Yeah.
Nigga, clap it for me. Tell him get to work. Get to work,
my boy.
Something like fucking arm and a leg.
Shit.
Nigga, that's gonna be light for you. 200K, you can afford like 5 of them.
Shit, man.
I can see you getting 2 of them. I'm not gonna lie. One's gonna be like red, nice and stock, and then the other one,
It's gonna be disgusting.
it's gonna be fucking disgusting. You're gonna look at it and be like, "This is a fucking Porsche, bro."
Where's the bumper? That bumperless Porsche with the turbos in the back.
I'm telling you.
Spitting flame.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
All black. No plate.
I love it.
No plate. Heavy on the no plate.
Oh, you get that shit that transforms and shows the plate.
I'm
just
not even putting that shit on.
I'm just unscrewing it. Alright, we're going out for a drive with the boys, babe. See ya.
Brother, I don't think there's a lot
Anytime
of...
those specific cars turn on at home, they're gonna be like, "Oh fuck,"
Oh fuck.
because I'm
getting back.
I'm tweaking.
That's my dream car, bro. What about you? Not to get, cause we gonna talk for hours. What about you?
I would say...
Bars. I get it in manual too, bro.
To reach like the highest I can, it would be like a Panjani.
Oh, Pagani?
Oh my god.
I didn't even think about
Damn.
that shit.
I would go for that. Because like, nigga, there's like what, like 200 out there, 500? Like, nigga, I am, nigga, below that. I am above that 1%.
God damn, you better get to motherfucking work,
Nigga,
my
that's
boy.
exactly. Exactly. But that's I, like, nigga, I gotta reach for the stars and want to land on the moon. Like, I mean, it's probably not gonna be your niggas, but shit. You pull up to anywhere with a Panjini, nigga?
Nigga, you pull up on me with a genie, I'm gonna look at you like, bro, what? I'm driving an Audi. What the fuck?
Yeah,
are you
I'm
doing?
in a Porsche. What are you doing? Relax.
Yo, but, nigga,
The fuck?
blacked out with black wheels, nigga.
That would look old. But
Nigga.
relax.
Like, you're gonna show your dick like that?
Better make sure the valet don't crash that shit.
Word.
You better park that shit.
Nigga, I would barely drive that shit. Only like for like special outings, I would drive that shit. My everyday car, I would live simple. Give me a track car. Just give me a track car. Give me
Everyday supercar though? Like
Nah, like your supercar.
Your
Like,
supercar.
we're
Like,
going
we
out
get
with
it,
the boys
but
for the weekend.
we wanna
like,
drive
we
somewhere.
driving.
Oh no, Panjini.
you're not just pushing
You're not
that shit.
driving that shit
Nigga,
like that.
Wait, you're everyday supercar?
Like
Okay, I see what you're saying. Like, just a supercar that you take out on the daily, but like, it's not Panjini.
Like that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Okay.
Like I'm thinking of my dream is a Bugatti, nigga. Like you know I get a fucking.
But that's what I'm
Chiron, a
asking yo
Veyron.
niggas.
But
Shit that's go like, you really realize it, you that nigga.
Either way,
like you cannot be touched.
But my dream is like, all right, I'm able to drive this comfortably, like 900, 850 horsepower. Like my shit spitting flames. Nobody's catching me. I'm no speed limiter. I'm gone.
and it's my dream
So
car.
let me ask you a question. Is there like with the cars that you just said, is there a level above those cars, or is that just like top level for y'all?
Nah, not really. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Like once I complete that car, how I envision it, how I want it,
Yeah, nah.
Nothing beats this.
There won't be anything better.
Okay.
I'm gonna have my car collection. Yeah, sure, but it's like this one. I will always be like, yo, this is my absolute favorite car. Like nothing will ever top this car.
Just know it.
But that's how I feel about my track car though. Like I feel like even with the Panjini, like at that look. How do you pronounce this shit?
Pagani. It's just
Pagani.
no. I keep saying it, Pagani. It's just so funny.
Pagani. Okay. Like I know, like my Pagani is like
Pagani.
up there. Pagani. Nigga, cause it's spelled Pagini.
Nah, I was with you with it too, so I can't even.
Pagani. But like my baby would be my track car. Like that's always been my dream, just my track
Yeah,
car.
that's fire though.
A daily, like
That would be my
dream
daily
car.
drive. Like go to the store, my track car. Go to like to the beach, my track car. Go to like the moon, my track car.
go to the store, go to the work. I'm driving an M5.
For me, M8,
I'm driving an
M8
M5.
comp,
That'd
2-door. That's from
I love
blacked
that.
out.
M8.
Maybe in blue, maybe a baby blue.
Nah, my shit
think I'm
gonna
gonna
be
get that shit
fucking
baby blue.
green.
Oh my god,
My
that's
shit
gonna look
be
disgusting.
green with gold rims.
Baby blue, I need that.
With the fucking, I'm gonna paint match my calipers
Me too.
to
And the
the
reflectors.
green on the car. So when
Don't
you look
forget
at
the
it, it's gonna be like damn.
M5. You beating everything on the road with that too. Hellcats, anything. Unless it's modded.
Yeah.
But
I'm
your
walking.
shit probably gonna be modded.
My shit gonna be
modded M5.
Mm-hmm.
That car is literally
all
the
my cars
fastest
are gonna be
in the world.
modded. All my cars
Same.
are gonna be modded. Every single last one of them. To the shitter, to the Integra that I'm gonna get.
Oh God, the little
is gonna
Honda
be-
Accord that I'm gonna buy.
Everything is gonna be modded.
As it should be though, especially if it can be modded. Because I feel like some cars like you shouldn't even touch, like a Pingani.
Oh yeah, and those.
I wouldn't touch that shit. My Trackhawk, I'm making that shit a whore. Like my Trackhawk is gonna be a whore.
As it should be.
I can see it.
Like it's gonna
Nice
be a
wide body kit on it,
whore.
fat ass bumper, fat ass lip, tinted out.
carbon burgundy with black wheels and yellow brakes, yellow brake caps.
I love the V8. I need a Hellcat. I'm still.
I'll probably just drive his shit.
to be honest. I'm
He's
still
like,
gonna get a Hellcat.
Can I?
Nigga, y'all can touch my car. I don't give a fuck.
I'm still
Touch
gonna
the
get a
Pingani too.
Pagani? I'm not driving that.
Nah,
You
I'm
wouldn't
never
touch the
driving that shit.
Pagani?
Fuck no, that's too
Nah,
much
if
money.
I did, I'd be driving slow as fuck, 60 miles, cause those.
Windows down just so I can cruise. Feel the
Cause
breeze.
nah, I ain't playing with that. That's
Nigga, I'm playing with that.
fuck that. You
How
crashed that.
fast is that car?
It's fast. It has like 1,400 horses. It's quick.
Nigga, wait, hold on. What?
I don't even think it's road legal over here.
Nigga, 1,400 horsepower?
If he's thinking about the model I'm thinking of, I don't even think that car is road legal over here.
What about like just in this America or like just in the state?
Not in America. There's cars that are like, because they're too fast, America literally, you can't drive them unless you're like, is it this one? Is it this a Pagani Hyra?
Yeah, about yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know if this car's road legal, bro.
I wouldn't get a spoiler though. I would put no spoiler.
Maybe you need the spoiler for all that downforce. For all
Yeah,
that
you probably
power.
do, especially for all that power. You def do.
Mm.
That's why they put that bitch. It's like 700 horses. It's quick.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's quick.
Say huh?
Dog, if you have a Pagani and you speeding in it, what is the price of a Pagani? 1.4 million.
Yeah.
You better get to motherfucking work.
I have to.
It is illegal in the U.S. because it doesn't meet the car guidelines.
Can't even drive that shit. It's just a trophy.
You could like take it to like the show. You could like take it to the track, but you can't drive it on the road
Guess I'm gonna have to go
without
to
getting
Europe.
a ticket. Yeah, you can go to Europe.
Europe, Dubai.
Bro.
There's some cars I want. I'm like, it's still illegal. Fuck, like
Most of the cars I want are
Or
regularly
fucking-
road legal.
same, but like
Get the R33.
I don't know what that shit.
R33. Nah, I'm getting the R33, nigga. Like, no, mom.
Let me ask you a question though. What do you know you would have to do to get to those car levels? Like in order to afford those cars, what do y'all think? Not like because the future's nothing. Like future, like anything can happen. But off like the top of your dome, what do you think you would have to do to get to that level? Like,
Gotta
it
work.
Yeah.
But like be more detailed. Like what type of work? Like what do you think you would have to provide? What do you think you would have to do, or you would want to do?
Gotta get my credit to a high enough standard with enough backing, so whenever I do want to go get these cars, I don't have a problem getting approved. I have to.
Learning. I'm sorry. It's just I'm so proud of you.
He gave a grown man answer, nigga. I was not thinking about credit at all, nigga.
Hell nah, but like, gotta get my credit right. I have to make sure I have the money to back it. So I have, all right, I get the car. I have the down payment. I have enough to go get a diagnostic so I can see if anything's wrong and if anything's not, cool. I have, enough money to fix it if there's shit wrong, and enough to mod it a little bit, enough to pay the whatchamacallit.
Next couple months.
Yeah, to pay for it the next couple months, on top of paying whatever the hell else I have to pay for. And that just comes with, me finishing culinary school, just doing what I have to, getting jobs where I need to, saving bread.
Felt that, yeah. Same thing.
You have the
Exact
same
same
answer?
answer, yeah, to be honest. It's the same for me.
How do you envision that man in that car? Like yourself, but how do you envision like your mannerism, how you would act, how you would look?
I'm simply tweaking. That's it. There's nothing nobody's gonna be able to tell me. I'm gonna be as humble as I am now, but it's gonna be like, nigga, I'm on my shit, like I'm working. I'm doing the things that I said I was gonna do.
Facts.
So
Real.
what else do I gotta say? See what I'm doing. The proof is gonna be in the pudding.
Yeah. That's one reason why I haven't been telling everyone like the shit that I've been doing because I'm like, just leave it when it's done.
Yeah.
Proof is in the pudding.
I got
Like,
one more year, man.
literally, like I got one more year for damn near everything. Everything I've been doing, I've been at least doing it for a year plus, especially the story. I've been literally, it's taken me a year to develop from when I thought about it and when I'm about to finish it. So I'm like, shit takes time.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, just don't
Just
rush
trust the
it.
process and enjoy that shit, my nigga.
Word.
Enjoy the ups and downs. Don't worry about the little
Like
the little
what the
stresses.
reward, yeah. Worry about putting out a great product so your work can be reflected on that product. And when people read it, they're like, oh shit, this nigga worked hard. Like this is really good. Like that's what you want. You don't want to rush something because you're like, oh my God, I can get money out of it. And then it's a half-ass product and no one tunes in because you didn't do it right. Because you rushed. Because you just wanted to be done. And no, take your time, grow that shit. That's what I've been doing.
Where do you see like yourself like in 10 years? Oh,
Shit, up. By 30, not to like
31?
31, not to like, I hate when, I know people do this a lot. Everyone has these goals and dreams, but genuinely by 30, I hope I'm a different and better man than I am right now. More wise, kind, humble. I have a good career going, stable, beautiful family starting at that point. Like, I just hope like the shit that I'm planning and building right now, it comes true when I'm 31. That's what I want. That's all I'm hoping for. I don't know.
I agree.
Like, I don't know.
How about you?
in 10 years, I like to like. I can't say I want like everything like what I want like in 10 years because I feel like 10 years to some people it may seem like a long time, but for me it's like it's like you gotta. I don't know how to explain it. Just break it down. So in 10 years, I would hope that I already touched like my first million.
Okay.
Just so like to break it down easier, first million, because you like
million in assets, like my house, my cars, my business.
not
like-
even just a million.
Or you're talking about liquid like in your bank account?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
that.
Different goals. I like that too.
touch my first million because to me to reach all that stuff you have to provide a value to people.
Of course.
For me to have a Pagani.
Just gonna let you. I just let you have it. That he was saying.
Like for me to touch that, like you just said, I need to make. It's cost 1.4 million. So for me to have that money, I would have to have 140 million around the bank account.
Just sitting in the bank account.
Just sitting in the bank account that I could spend.
Chilling. That is a crazy number to imagine in a bank account. 140 million.
I would like that's what I would need. And like,
Provide your value, bro.
you gotta think, how would a nigga with 140 million dollars in your bank account at? How would he like conduct himself? What would be his mentality? What would be?
What does he do for a living? Fuck that.
Word. What are you
Fuck
doing?
all that, man. What do you do for a living?
provide-
What did you create?
You definitely provide a value.
He's
for
probably a hedge
people.
fund manager. Shit.
You definitely provide a value for people. It's just
In some sort of way, yeah.
trying to find that value. Like to me, I don't think you can reach that million by doing stocks. You can't reach that million by having any career, in my opinion.
Okay, I feel like that's debatable, but okay.
What career do you think that you would be able
Any
to?
career. You could do a hedge fund manager, shit. Doctors. Most doctors come out right. Judges nowadays. Politicians be becoming millionaires. Nigga, most careers you could do it nowadays. Does not let me not be like ignorant. I don't know. There's a lot of like engineering now, like computer science, especially if you live in San Francisco, bro.
You really think you could touch $140 million being
Some
an
of those people
engineer?
definitely can. Especially if you're in banking, hell yeah. There's hedge fund manager. Look up the salary of a hedge fund manager, bro. Those dudes get paid like $20 million a year just to manage people's assets, and it's like some dudes they literally will have $140 million in their bank account. Like I've seen the fucking pictures. It's crazy. Like there's money out there, nigga. Like you probably could do it. That's why I'm like that's realistic to me. It's just you gotta work.
Yeah.
Be prepared to be gray by 31.
But
Oh God.
like money isn't everything, but like
But yeah, it's not.
But
I don't
like,
give a fuck
even
about
if I don't reach there, even if I reach the middle, let's say like that's the stars and I reach for the middle, half 140 million, that's 70 million.
Okay. Yeah,
Like-
still pretty good.
Even with 10 million, you could retire, your whole family could retire. Like, you could like help your friends out. Like, you could retire a lot of people with 10 million.
Yeah.
But it's just having that mentality of having. How hard would you have to work to have $140 million?
It's that working hard, but I feel like to be realistic, like what careers would yield you like 70 million in 10 years? Like if you're not playing like sports.
I don't think it's a career though. That's what I'm saying.
Or if your business isn't like some mega $1 million tech corporation, I don't really. Even if you're the CEO, you're still not allowed to take that much money out of it without getting fucking sued. So like by the government, because like, you can't do that. So like, I don't know. I think about that and I'm like, there's even as a rapper, like what career would realistically get you to 70 million? Like, you can't be a welder doing that. You can't be a fucking doctor doing that. Probably get to like 3 million, but like 70? Like I'm genuinely trying to think what career would get you there. That's the question that's playing in my mind. Since he said that, I'm like, what fucking career?
There is no, but that's what I think. But like, there is no career.
Sure, if there's no career, then like, what business is there? Like, what is there to do? Because like, even
you just gotta find it
for sure. But I'm trying to think about it objectively. Like, even if I were to, let's say, have my comic book be super uber successful, I don't think I'd reach 70 million by that point. Even if it was being seen by the entirety of America, just because of everything, like business, there's a lot of taxes, fees, and it's just I don't know, it's even if you provide your value in that way, who's gonna pay you that much to just because you provided your value? There's other people who's been doing it better than you. There's other reliable people. Like, how do you get there? That's my question.
My answer would be, since I don't have the answer because I'm not there, but for what I would think, it would be a business that you provide value for people, even if it's like to solve a problem for like a bigger business. Let's say like consulting. It could be anything.
Like business consult? No, it can't be anything. Objectively, it's like if you're business consulting, like if that's what you're doing, you're providing your value because you're telling this business what they need. They're not gonna pay you that much without going under themselves.
But I didn't say consultant. I just said anything like to solve like let's say an AI problem. Okay, that's AI problem. I don't know, a certain material that business needs.
Okay, the consulting industry. That's what it falls under.
It does?
Yes.
Oh, okay. But then it would be other things too. It would be owning property. It would
so you're doing real estate.
It would be a bunch of things that you would have to do. It would be
a bunch of things collectively that would make you that.
Sources of incomes and your main income.
That's what I was trying to ask. Like, what is he trying to say? Like, provide your value how?
I wouldn't think it's just one thing. I don't think somebody, unless you're like your Bill Gates and even Elon Musk, he has two things. Yeah. But I don't think there's only one direction or one business. Maybe like somebody could get there because anything is possible. You could you just have to really solve a problem that everybody needs. Like to me, that ChatGPT, that's one thing that I'm sure they could receive a lot of income for.
They are, but yeah, their company is like $1 billion company by now. But I don't think the CEO is a multi-billionaire. I think he's just like a regular millionaire dude.
And I would think it's just multiple streams.
You gotta pay up shit.
You gotta pay other people because when you're that high up, you gotta pay everybody under.
Yeah, you can't just last. Take all the money first. You eat fucking last after everything else is all said and done. That's when you get your piece, and then you're like, oh, finally, this I made $2. Great. No, for real, that's really what it is. It's not fucking it's hard. Dude, it's fucking hard.
Yeah, but I see this. There's people out there that have $70 million, even if they're part of 0.01%. They did something.
Yeah, they were probably from old money.
And then saved, and then they died, and then they gave it to their kids,
and then they gave it to their kids, and then they give it to their kids' kids, who then give it to their kids' kids' kids.
I don't see Elon Musk that did that.
Elon Musk's dad was literally gave him 250. Everyone knows this. Elon Musk was never poor. Jeff Bezos also was never poor. Those niggas had money before. It's the same thing. You need money to make money. I the stories people know. I'm he literally his dad gave him 250,000 because he owned what was it? What type of mine was it in South Africa? It was some sort of mine, but gave him 250K so he can start the PayPal shit. Elon Musk sold that shit off, and then here you go. He's Elon Musk. It's not. Or was it Jeff Bezos? One of them started PayPal. One of them did it. I don't fucking know. But
I know Elon Musk started,
and he was never poor. That's what I'm trying to say. The man was never poor.
But even then, you can make a career and then use whatever you saved up, to start a business, sell that business for income, and then just go like that.
Word, for sure.
I see a lot of ways that you can get there.
Yeah.
You just have to work for it.
Or I think we were all confused what B was trying to say.
How so?
they were thinking like one whole job, not like multiple things.
Oh, I thought that too. I just wanted to know what he was saying.
Nah, like what kind? Like how long?
Like what kind of business
That's what he was
is
saying.
all that?
I'm just saying, how you gonna do all that while still maintaining that? It's just fucking hard. Fuck.
Very hard, but he can do it.
You're gonna be real like stressed the fuck out.
Like
you're gonna be
I'm gonna be happy. And this
thin.
nigga's gonna be like, I'm still grinding, nigga. I'm like, I believe you. You doing good, but you wanna talk?
Like yo, like bro, you need to chill out. Like you have money, like please.
It's okay.
But like I said, even
Like
if I,
nah, I haven't reached 150 million yet.
but even if I don't, I'm still gonna be having that $150 mentality.
No, we know that. It's just, fuck the grays.
That's a lot of money, man.
The stress.
No, you
That's
got
not
it. You
like.
got it.
I don't see it as stress. I just see it as like you just gotta work. You gotta work, put in the work, make the right investments.
I'm skinny for this. The cold. I should have brought a hoodie.
So, okay, so you're making the investment, you're putting in the work. All right, say in the 10 years you have like 4 million,
Okay.
right? What are you going to continue doing after that?
Just continue to invest my money into assets and just keep the cycle going. So whatever I have going on until it's on auto run, then go on to new projects.
This nigga is the bank himself. He is a bank. That's that. He's just gonna print money. That's what he gonna say. He gonna print money. If I need $2 million, I'm calling him.
to the Federal Reserve.
Yo, BJ, I'm
I'm
starting a
what are they,
movie.
printers?
Let me get like
But
200K.
But that's why I want to have the
Let
mentality
me get
because
like 200.
if I like, let's say you want to, let's say you have a comic book that's really popular,
Right.
and you want to produce a movie, and you're asking like, let's say an investor, he's like, nah, and you're like, bro, I really need like, let's say 10 million to make a movie. Nigga, I want to put that down for you.
Right, I would love that. I would be crying and fucking celebrating. Of course.
If Nick wants to like have multiple restaurant streams in like in Europe or in Paris or in China, whatever, nigga, here we could be business partners. Here, you put in half, I put in half. Let's get this thing popping.
I'm not going to lie to you, BJ. If I needed $10 million to open up a restaurant and you had $10 million, I promise you I would not ask you for $10 million.
I was joking.
I'd ask you for like a solid 1 and be like, yo, this is going to be your percentage of return. I'm asking X, Y, Z.
Yeah, we are now
like,
business partners. That's it. Here's your. That you know why we did this, right?
Your niggas act like I'm gonna like
Nah,
tax
it's
you.
just
No,
like-
not even tax, but it's like you can't do that.
Like, there's laws preventing
I
you from
literally
doing
can't take $10 million from one person to open up a restaurant.
The IRS would be like, hello, Nicholas.
Like how the,
What the
where
fuck?
the fuck did you get $10 million from?
For my boy.
And then they're gonna go to you, where the fuck did you
get
get $10
$10
million
million
from?
I don't own it.
Did you?
It's run by
How did you not
LLC.
own it? And then they're gonna go into your LLCs and be like, where
What the fuck?
did this
It's
shit
run by
come
trust
from?
funds.
Fucking Rico, the accountant, the tax man.
No, but even if you put all that stuff in, you'll still pay taxes. You just won't pay as much as like half.
I don't know what that means.
So if you have like, let's say the LLC run through an S corp, the S corp run through a C corp, and the
I saw
C
the
corp
video
run through,
from Waka. I know what you're saying.
and the 2 trust funds.
They could still Rico that shit.
Yeah, they can,
It's
but
the
if I'm
government.
doing something illegal, but I'm still gonna be paying tax. I'm not gonna avoid my taxes. I'm not trying to fight the IRS.
I just want to know what fucking career are you doing so I can get in on it. I want that income. That's
think-
just what I want to know.
I just think like you gotta find something that brings value to people.
Bro, I'm
And
gonna be a
even-
movie
let's-
director. That shit don't work because I'm writing comic books.
But I think you can reach.
I
like,
think I can too, but the monetary goals I had for a director when I was 18 from now are completely different. I think if I become a director at like 40, I ain't gonna reach billions. Maybe I'll make a couple million.
But let me ask you a question: are there directors out there that have reached like 100 million, 200 million?
There's billionaire, but you know those niggas have sold franchises and
But why? But
it's
why
just
are
a
you
lot of
excluding?
logistical like.
But why are you excluding
I'm
yourself?
not. That's not what I'm saying. Most of those niggas created shit like Star Wars. They made like movies like blockbuster movies.
But
You don't,
why are you excluding
He's
yourself
not
from those
excluding
franchises?
himself.
Because there's things that come. You don't just walk into the fucking movie industry and make a blockbuster movie and think you're gonna big dick.
I'm
That's
not saying you do.
I'm not. I didn't
Continue.
say you said that either. What I'm saying is there's a lot of steps you gotta do before you even get to that $1 billion threshold. And that's why most of those niggas are gray and old, because they don't give it to you until you're old. Because you gotta prove yourself along the fucking way until you're decrepit and old. Because it's, you know more. You have enough season.
Then you can be like, yo, I had this idea back when I was
You can just
18.
do it. You can just get the $200 billion budget right there. It's $1 million, not billion. But you know what I mean? Like, you gotta... I don't know if I'll get there, because that's a lot of work. I might not even be interested.
How old is Michael Bay roughly?
Michael Bay, that nigga's... No, Michael Bay looks good. Isn't he like 50?
But when he made the first Transformers, was he in his 40s?
I have no idea, bro. He's not my favorite director.
But, like, listen, that's the only, like, young person I could think
He's
of right now.
58, so honestly,
He's young.
he's still pretty young. But
But
like,
that's what I'm saying. Even if you're in your 30s and that's when you reach like 100 million, what is the big difference?
That's a lot. Nowadays, no one's making that kind of money from movies, bro. The movies industry.
But don't put yourself in that majority of people that making movies.
Just looking at statistics and shit going on.
Listen, fuck statistics.
I'm
It's
just
about
saying.
what you put in.
All right. You
That's
can do
a-
anything.
Exactly. You
No,
really
I'm
can.
not saying I can't. I'm just like.
But I'm agreeing with you. You
fuck,
really
that's a
can
lot
do
of money.
anything. Like you could
That's a
be a
lot.
part of those niggas that make Star Wars, even if you die, and like that's when it becomes popping. Like,
What if
bruh,
they just buy my comic book and rip me for all my ideas and leave me broke and hungry?
But you
and
can't-
do that all the time to people.
you can't think like that. If you think
No,
negative,
it's
like
not a negative. It's just.
it's 100% negative.
No, I could
Okay,
sell. I could go
okay,
to
how
a
about this?
publisher and they just give me a shit deal, and I still have to fund my comic either way while I'm signed to a big publisher. It's hard.
It's 100%
Sorry,
hard,
go
but
ahead.
you just gotta well, I'm sorry, let me just finish this. You gotta get over those obstacles. Let's say that happens. Let's say
Right.
they rip you off for everything you had. Nigga, go back to the lab and make another fucking banger.
Yeah,
Don't
with a
think
Glock
like
to my head.
But bro, even if they fucking like take you all your money, bro, you go back into the lab and you come out bigger and better.
Yeah, with
Fuck
a Glock
what?
to my head.
Nigga, they gotta go kill you for a fucking comment.
I'ma do it. Shit. Fuck that. What were you gonna say? Sorry.
So, my goal, a Michelin star restaurant. Feel me? 3 Michelin, whatever they feel like rating me.
Mm-hmm.
The level of work and effort it is gonna take me to get there. I know personally that I probably won't earn a Michelin star till I'm a solid like 45, maybe 50 years old. Just because people have to be coming to my restaurant for mad long. People have to be eating at my restaurant, rating my restaurant 5 stars, 5
Critics,
stars,
yeah.
5 stars. Critics coming in for
Celebrities.
someone to be like, all right, you know what? You earn
One.
Let me give you one.
Just one.
So let's
Then
use-
3-4 years later, you know what?
This shit's kind of fire.
This shit fire. You doing your thing. I'm gonna give you 2.
But like the man that made Panda Express, he was cooking a regular
No
like
fucking
one
way.
restaurant for like 45 years, just making fried rice and sesame chicken. For 45 years he did that. And it wasn't until like his 60s that he started franchises. Now he's like almost late 70s, early 80s, and now he has restaurants all over the world.
Yeah,
If
but
that's your dream, my nigga, it shouldn't be like I want to be a billion, 100, make 100 million before
But
I'm in my
that's-
50s or 60s.
but that's not what I'm saying. Like, I don't wanna. With me, it's different. I don't wanna have to like shoot for the stars, and then be disappointed by the time I'm 50 and lose motivation. I'd rather just look for the next step and be like, all right, I can reach this. All right, I did this, I can reach this.
But that's called
I
settling.
did this, I'm not settling, because I'm always gonna keep going up.
But if you're saying that you don't want to be disappointed, first of all, it's like now you don't believe.
I believe I can earn a Michelin star, but if in my mind right now I'm like, all right, the next restaurant I'm gonna go to, the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm about to open a Michelin star restaurant. I'm about to do it right here, right now, and I don't. Within the next 5-10 years, I'm gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? I'm not good enough to earn a Michelin star.
Yeah.
And that's where the
Instead
belief
of,
comes
you
in.
know what? I'm gonna go into this restaurant. I'm gonna learn everything I can. I'm gonna level up and become the sous chef. I'm gonna level up and become the executive chef here. I'm gonna run this restaurant and make this restaurant good. And then my value is up, right? As you said, earning value. I get to go to my next one and get to go my next one and do the same thing, rinse and repeat until I'm at a level where I'm like, okay, I've done everything that I can here. Now I have to start over and start it for myself. and earn my reputation all over again with my own place, not working for somebody else,
Yeah.
but with my own name. Then that's going to take another 10 years. It's just taking time. I'd rather look at the shorter term goals
Me too.
rather than the big one. Because if I'm just looking at the big one,
Like
I'm
that big
missing
150.
I'm missing everything
Like
in the
your
middle.
first 100K,
I'm
your
not-
first 200,
But
300,
but that's how you get to that. You got to complete every step in the journey in order to get there. Even if you fail, let's say you have a restaurant and it fails, you go bankrupt and you're again living on the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, you got us. We help you up. You start getting the ball rolling and you go back out there because now you learned the lesson. You saw how you fucking failed. And it's about fucking mentality. But like,
the way the nigga said that shit to you, you said that.
like,
you real. That was
like
real.
you, it's like nigga,
He said,
you
you
got
fucking failed.
Like nigga, you failed. It is what it is, nigga. Everybody fails.
Facts.
It's not about like fucking failing. It's about learning from that fucking failure and moving yourself up.
Word.
You can't just think, oh, I failed. Now I gotta start from all over again. You gotta be like, all right, now I learned from my lesson. I learned how I failed. And now I can climb back the ladder because I know that obstacle is gonna be there and I can get over that. And that's how you get to that 70 million. That's how you get to that 100 million. Not by failing and thinking that you got to start from level 1 again. You're not starting from level 1. You're starting from a high, the same level. You just got to go over that. It's not about like failing or like Iverson said, like let's say they take you for the millions. Yes, that could happen. Yes, you could go bankrupt and be living on the street. But that's where friends and family come in to help you come back up from that fucking failure and going down because now you learned a lesson from that.
Me choking myself because I'm poor and broke.
Bro, I'm poor and broke too, but it's
Nah,
like it's
bankruptcy is crazy though.
Yeah, that's
like-
scary.
it
That's
is.
losing everything,
Like,
everything that you
house,
have.
car, like you don't got no dollar, like your bank account in negatives, like that's crazy.
And there's only so much you can ask your friends and family for in that type of situation.
Yeah,
it's
because
like,
they got their own bills to pay.
I'm not saying you ask them to pay off the loan, but you just like anything could happen in life, bro. You can go into an accident and lose both your legs, or you really just gonna say like I quit out life because I lost both my legs. You can't think like that. Like you're never gonna enjoy life if you just fear failure. Failure is inevitable no matter what it is. It could be the
Terrible.
biggest thing or the littlest thing. Failure is gonna come regardless. It's about how you look at failure. It's about how your outlook on life. Like shit, if I don't make 70 million, it's okay, nigga. I'll make 10 million. If I don't make 10 million, it's okay, nigga. I'll make 5 million. But regardless, like nothing's gonna stop me from trying to get to those goals. Even if I don't reach it, nigga, I'm gonna die trying. Like it is what it is. I'm not afraid of failure. I welcome failure. Cause failure to me are lessons. And you learn from failure.
Anton, we never asked you your dream car and what you would do to it.
Or your dream career goals.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still taking it a step at a time, so I don't really know yet. But like,
Thank you.
I am working on it.
Understandable. How you
It's
keep your
working on it,
mental, you know what I'm saying?
Sanity.
Open-minded to whatever comes my way.
You didn't answer the question.
I hate this guy.
What would be like your dream car, like out of all the cars?
I still want my SQA. That's my fast family car.
Wait, what he said? SQ5?
SQ8.
Oh, I knew he said that shit. What a loser.
That's the Audi SQ8?
Yes, the big body shit.
Oh, that fucking SUV.
That big body.
But don't it got the same engine as the Lamb truck?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's like just a detuned version, but if you tune it, you basically have a Urus and an Audi body. It's the same shit.
I used to love those Uruses until I saw they're the number one selling Lamborghini.
Because it's a tax write-off.
And I was just like, yeah.
I'm buying that shit. Fuck. I'm getting my 250. You bugging. It's a free 250. That's why every
Then that
celebrity
shit
buy
bad.
one. It's over 6,000 pounds. You can write that shit off in taxes. That's why the AMP boys got two.
Oh, bro.
Nigga, that's gonna be us. I'm like, let's get another one, nigga.
Let's all get one. Power Rangers with this shit.
Now, if you think about it, for them, nigga, that's a huge tax write-off.
Nigga, that's like $1 million tax write-off right there. That's crazy to me.
And a house, too. If we were to buy a house, that wouldn't be our house. That would be our office space.
Don't discuss this shit on the podcast. It's not for these niggas.
Oh, God,
It's
bro.
not for these niggas.
Yeah, let's talk
Fuck
about
up.
how it's like the season.
They gonna
finale.
see it. Word.
Like
Also,
I'm on some see it. Like y'all, I'm just hush about everything. Shit's going good. That's all people need to know. Like, see it to believe it, bro. That's it.
season 2 is gonna be something to
That's it, bro.
be prepared for.
Like, shit's going good. Like, I see what working hard. That shit works. That shit works. That shit works. That shit pays off, bro. That shit pays off crazy. Like I don't know. It's a good feeling. I feel great.
It definitely is.
It's a beautiful feeling.
Like I said, I'd rather be stressed out than bored any day of the week.
I'm stressed because it's like good stress. Like I got this shit going on. I'm like, yo, I gotta plan this shit. I gotta, like I'm like,
Seeing this shit going drop.
yo, like it feels really nice. And I'm like, this is only like literally the beginning. But that's what's crazy to me. Like, oof, I can't wait.
It's only gonna get bigger and better.
I can't wait, bro. Shit's looking good.
That's how it is. You gotta just continue to grow, and then once some shit's on autopilot, like
That's what I'm saying.
like once some shit's on autopilot, that's when you go into a new project.
Yes, bro.
You work hard. Like that's how I see it.
Plans.
You work hard on one thing until one shit's just on autopilot, and then you go to another thing. Like, and then this one can't fail because now it's on autopilot. Now you already got it. You focus on another thing, have that shit on autopilot, then you go to another thing.
Not to drag on that conversation, that was a good point. I just wanted to talk about the fact that this would be our last episode for a little while because we didn't talk about that at all. Yeah. And Ghost told me we have like 4 minutes left. So I was like, we should probably say something about that. Like we're just going to take a break, at least for me. I don't know if you guys had anything else to say. We'll be coming back soon.
Yeah, we'll be coming back. Season 2 is going to be, some shit. But
more structure.
A lot more like...
Fuck ton of structure, Jesus Christ.
A lot more current topics. A lot more conversations that you guys would like to hear. And if you guys have anything, like I always say, if you have anything you would like us to talk about, or even if you want to be a guest, just drop a comment. We're open to anything, bro.
Quick answers. How do you want to come back to this podcast? Improved on what? Iverson, go.
No lie, no disrespect to Marvin. I love the opportunities he gave us with the studio, but one goal that I've had for myself personally and for a long
Shout out
time
Marvin.
is to just have like our own comfortable space that everyone can go do. Like, if you want to go cook, you can go cook. If I want to go sit in the office space for a couple hours and write, I can go do that. And we can also film podcasts and other things. Like, I want our own studio. That's what I want to improve on. Maybe a better space. If not, we come back here.
So a building.
That's what I want for us.
A building.
Yeah.
Let's get to work, fellas.
Nah, we bro, BJ, I'm telling you,
We're
niggas
gonna
is
work
working.
this shit,
Niggas
of
is working.
course.
Nah, like niggas is working, bro.
Nick, go.
Nah, that's really it. That's the big goal. Our own studio, our own space to be comfortable so everybody can do
Like,
whatever they need.
I don't want to see y'all niggas for the day. I'm like, yo,
I'm gonna be in the kitchen.
I'm gonna be in my
I'm gonna
office.
close the door. I'm gonna
Please
lock
don't go
it.
in.
Whenever food is ready for y'all niggas to eat, I will open the door again. But while I'm in there trying to think of some shit, or while I'm in there doing some shit for school,
facts.
just let me rock.
Word. Like that's me, office for real.
Yeah, I do want a building.
Right? That's beautiful, bro. Or a shed. We can come with that.
Yeah, but that's like, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. But the office.
I want the building.
I want the
Remember that one day where we were standing in front of the building smoking?
Yeah.
By Exchange Place, and those people said like,
They were like, y'all they on the building. That shit was funny as hell.
but,
I'm like,
but
yo.
it wasn't. It was funny, but it was like it really hit me like,
Yo, we look like we could
We
do
are
this shit.
organized and we have the aura that we could own the fucking building.
That shit
And
was
think how much a
hilarious.
building costs.
Couple milli.
A couple million.
A milli.
So that would mean that we would have to work hard for $1 million.
Shit, nigga, we is. Just give me time.
Yeah.
For real. Shout out Lucas. Shout out everything. The Honor for All coming out soon. I just want to get that off my chest before this podcast ends December. By that point, by the time we come back, Honor for All honestly were to be out. But I can't wait for y'all. I literally can't wait for people to read it. It's
Mark it here. The
I
next
literally
time we
can't
come
wait.
back, we're having a building.
I can't wait. But it's been your boy Ivo.
It's been your boy Chef.
Oh God.
Taking off the glasses. Oh, they getting
He
stuck.
fucked up, too.
They getting stuck.
It's Bam Bam in the cut.
Yeah.
And we'll see you in 20 years.
Nah, maybe like a year or two. Damn.